Why does wisdom and righteousness matter in our modern world? This question rings with profound relevance today as we navigate the complexities of our daily lives. In the midst of this, there exists an age-old guide, a compass if you will, that can steer us towards a path of virtue and understanding. This guide is found in the verses of Proverbs 24:8-15, ancient wisdom that holds significant value, even in a contemporary context. These verses speak to us about the importance of wisdom and righteousness, and how they can shape our actions, thoughts, and ultimately our lives. They invite us to reflect on our decisions, to consider the consequences of our actions, and to strive towards a path of righteousness. So as we journey together through these verses, we are not merely exploring ancient text, but discovering timeless wisdom. Let us delve into these verses and discover their meaning for our lives today. The first part of our scripture advises against devising evil and harboring foolish thoughts. It's a timeless wisdom that still deeply resonates with our modern lives. But why is it so? Let's delve deeper. You may have heard the old adage, as you sow, so shall you reap. It signifies that the actions we take, the words we utter, and even the thoughts we foster, can all shape the course of our lives. It's as if we are farmers tending to the fields of our existence. If we plant seeds of malice, deceit, or folly, invariably we'll harvest the same. Imagine being known as a mischievous person. It's not a label that anyone would desire. It's a tag that follows you, casting shadows over your interactions and relationships. People may start to question your intentions, doubt your words, and hesitate to trust you. It's a heavy burden to carry, one that can be avoided by simply choosing the path of righteousness and empathy. But what's the harm in a foolish thought, you might ask? Consider this. Our thoughts are the architects of our actions. A foolish thought, if not checked, can easily spiral into a foolish action. And just like that, a single moment of folly can lead to a lifetime of regret. Our thoughts, no matter how fleeting, hold power. They can either lead us towards growth and enlightenment or drag us into the abyss of regret and sorrow. Not to mention, in this age of digital footprints and social media, a foolish action can have far-reaching consequences, affecting not just us, but those around us too. It's like tossing a pebble into a serene lake. The ripples spread out, disturbing the tranquility far beyond the initial point of impact. Indeed, our actions and thoughts have significant implications, and it's crucial to keep them in check. So the next time you find yourself at the crossroads of decision-making, remember the wisdom of the ancients. Choose kindness over malice, wisdom over folly, and righteousness over mischief. It's a choice that will shape not only your life, but the world around you too. The next verses encourage us not to faint in adversity and to stand up for those in need. There is a profound strength and resilience, a power that emerges when we refuse to be defeated by adversity. Imagine a tree withstanding a fierce storm, its roots anchored deep within the earth. The wind may bend its branches, but it does not break. Similarly, when we face adversity, we may be tested, we may be strained, but we do not break. We adapt, we grow, and we become stronger. Resilience is not merely the ability to endure, but the capacity to recover and thrive in the face of challenges. It is the spark that ignites when we refuse to let adversity define us. Consider a runner who falls during a race but gets back up and finishes, or a student who fails an exam but studies harder and excels. These are not tales of defeat, but stories of resilience. But resilience isn't just about withstanding adversity on a personal level. It's about standing up for those in need, for those who are drawn unto death, for those ready to be slain. We live in a world where injustice still exists, where too many are silenced, and where too many suffer in the shadows. We cannot turn a blind eye and say, "Behold, we knew it not." We have a responsibility to speak up, to advocate, to fight against injustice. Speaking up does more than lend a voice to the voiceless. It is a powerful act of resilience that challenges the status quo and demands change. It's standing up in a crowded room to defend a stranger. It's speaking out against discriminatory practices at work. It's advocating for policy changes that protect the vulnerable. Each act, big or small, is a demonstration of resilience, a testament to the power of speaking up. By doing so, we not only strengthen our character but also contribute to a more just society. Each time we rise in the face of adversity or speak up against injustice, we are not only building our resilience but also creating ripples of change that can transform our world. The final verses liken the knowledge of wisdom to honey and warn against disrespecting the righteous. Imagine the rich, golden sweetness of honey, a natural delight that has been treasured across cultures and centuries. Now picture that sweetness as wisdom, a treasure just as precious, if not more so. Wisdom, like honey, is something to be savored, to be enjoyed. It is the sweetness that comes with understanding, with gaining insight into the complexities of our world and our lives. The pursuit of wisdom is a journey, an exploration of the depths of our understanding. It's a quest that brings reward, not in material wealth, but in personal growth and fulfillment. When we seek knowledge, when we strive to understand, we find a satisfaction that is sweet to our souls, just like honey. And once we've found wisdom, the reward is not fleeting. It's lasting, enduring, a treasure that cannot be stolen or depleted. But wisdom is not merely for our own gratification. It's a tool, a guide that helps us navigate our interactions with others. It teaches us to respect the rights, the properties, and the privacy of others. It's a reminder that everyone, especially the righteous, deserves respect and consideration. In our modern world, where boundaries can often be blurred and respect for others can sometimes take a back seat to personal ambition, this teaching is more relevant than ever. It's a call to uphold the values of respect and consideration, to remember that everyone's space, be it physical or emotional, is their sanctuary, their resting place, and we must not infringe upon it. Respecting the righteous is not about idolizing or placing individuals on a pedestal. It's about acknowledging their virtues, their adherence to principles of fairness, honesty, and integrity. It's about recognizing that righteousness is a quality to be admired and emulated, not envied or undermined. In conclusion, wisdom and righteousness are not just ancient concepts, they are timeless principles that guide us towards a fulfilling and respectful life.